Hey guys, I'm Gloria to the Big G and welcome back to my YouTube channel. With me here is myself. This is not what you're used to on my channel, but this is one of the things I said I will do when I started my YouTube channel. As you can see from the title of the video, I'm here to tell you the reasons why you hate feminism. I don't know how well this video is going to do because I'm very sure like this is not something people want to see. But anyways, what's important to me is the fact that I'm actually getting my idea across to people, and the fact that more people than I see and talk to actually get to see my
glorious, glorious, got a chance to start again. I was born for this.
Okay, before I share my views, let's look at the views of a popular Nigerian social media influencer.
Are you a feminist?
Yes, I am.
What does feminism mean?
A lot of people feel like feminists are fighters, people that just want to eat you up and stuff. Honestly, I feel like feminism is all about fighting for equality, and not equality in the sense that male and female are, biologically the same. Obviously, we are two different people made two different types of way, but let's understand something. We are all human beings, and both the men and the women, just because we look different doesn't mean we deserve different rights. And now I'm automatically smaller just because I'm female. I'm seen as a weaker person. I'm not. I'm actually equally as strong as a man. Not trying to, raise my horses or anything, but I don't try to put myself in that box of, I'm a female Instagram influencer, so I really strive to be as best. The reason
why you hate feminism is you don't understand the concept of feminism, which is totally understandable because we have so many people, spoiling the concept and making it look like a joke. Feminism is not a hate movement. It's not here to make men feel less than they are. Feminism is actually here to uplift the women. If you're going to be very honest with yourself, you know that in the society, women don't get to be placed on the same pedestal as men. She's a woman, and then so what's the reason? She's a woman. So it's like being a woman at all, like the fact that you're a woman kind of limits what you can. Feminism is here to say, okay, the fact that you're a woman doesn't mean you can't dream big. The fact that you're a woman doesn't mean you can't be like one of the greatest people. It doesn't mean that a man is higher than you and stuff. It's not saying that you don't need men. Even though we have these feminists these days always direct their energy at the wrongest things and stuff, it doesn't really change the actual definition of feminism, the actual concept of feminism. So while people think feminism is here to, brainwash women, tell them that they don't need men in their lives, men are wicked, men are whatever, but that's not what feminism is here to do. Feminism is here to tell you that if a man can do it, you can do it too. 2, you're intimidated. If you actually understand this concept of feminism and you still hate it, then it means you're intimidated. You're scared that a woman is going to be better than you, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense. If you understand that feminism is just here to enlighten the women, to uplift them and push them to their limits, and you're still against feminism, it means that you are intimidated. Feminism is about teaching girls to aim higher. It's teaching girls to aim higher because if you look at the past and somehow the present right now, once you give birth to, it still happens in some African countries, once you give birth to a female child, that child is already a wife. Imagine what that child will get to achieve in life, because it's like, okay, you give this child up for marriage before the child can even talk. How exactly is that child going to achieve anything in life? The child is only allowed to dream, not to achieve. So these things don't happen to men. You would never see, I don't know if you will see, but I have never seen a man that was born, a male child that was born and given up for marriage immediately. He's a husband. When he's 14, he can go to his wife's house. It doesn't happen. So it's like this, from the youth age, you allow female children to aspire for marriage. You always make them imagine I'm going to get married and then that's it. But the men are allowed to think like, I'm going to be an engineer. I've never actually seen a man whose aspiration is to be just a husband, not a successful engineer, not a successful doctor, just a husband. But you will see women, because of the orientation they've had, that just want to be wives, just want to be housewives. But you will never see a man that just wants to be a house husband. Feminism is here to say women are not just people you keep at home. Their job is not just to give birth and then that's it. They can also do something. They can be leaders. They can be doctors. Why is it that you find it so weird? No, be honest with yourself. You find it so weird when a man is a nurse. But it's not weird when a girl is a nurse. So what I'm saying in essence is you shouldn't actually hate the concept of feminism because it actually means well. People preaching against feminism, I honestly hope that you're preaching against the wrong concept of feminism. You probably have sisters, you have probably going to have daughters. How would you feel if you're seeing what you can achieve as a guy and your sisters are not given the opportunity to actually achieve too? You need to keep your eye on the actual definition, the actual goal. It's just saying, can we give females and males equal rights? Can we actually give them the same opportunities? If you're going to be honest with yourself, yeah, men and women don't always get the same opportunities. You always look at women like they're weak, they're not strong enough, you know, and stuff like that. So don't say because she's a woman, she can't be the president. She's a woman, she can't own an organization. Let me tell you something. In the olden days, yeah, women were not like in Africa specifically, were not allowed to go to school. Why? Because it was like this. She's a woman. Her purpose is not education. Her purpose is to be with a man, right, and bear children. Why would you think that because someone has the ability to give birth, then that's their purpose? That's a very bad mindset. It's so myopic. I'm very happy that we're in the age and century where women are given access to so many things and stuff, but then there are still so many things that need to change. If you've watched this movie, Hidden Figures, you would realize that in the past, women were not allowed to study engineering. I've told many people this thing before. Women were not allowed to study engineering. Why? Because they're women. We have so many mountains to move as women. If you're in the same field as a man, you have to work twice as hard to be given credit. If someone is telling you, I don't need a man, I need you to believe that it's an individual thing. It's how they feel. It's not a feministic thing. However someone feels about the opposite sex is an individual thing. Feminism just wants us to have the same opportunities. There is a young girl out there that has so much potential in her, but she can't see it because her parents are telling her that she has to be on her best behavior so she'll get a nice husband. How many people have you seen tell a guy, you have to be on your best behavior so you get a nice wife? Women go through a lot in society. Hopefully, I will have another video. Definitely have another video. Obviously, some people will really not reason with everything I've said, but I just want you to understand that every time someone says something that you think is feministic and is not any of the things I've said here, then it's a personal thing. Thanks for watching this video. Please hit the like button. No, hit the like option. Subscribe if you've not subscribed already, and drop a comment if you like. See you in my next video.
Feel glad.